Hi, I'm Kevin Riddick. I own the Auto Lab in Libertyville, Illinois. We're at 400 South Milwaukee in Libertyville here. I've been here for 20 years. My son Sherman is the service writer here and the heir apparent. I have two technicians and a lady that runs my U-Haul business called Heather. She's not here today, so you won't get to meet her. We're going to be doing some renovations on the building very shortly. The architecture is finishing up on the plans. The front of the building is going to be all steel, corrugated steel with red soffits, and in the back we're going to put in some new bay doors. Kind of excited about this. It's going to transform the whole business. Okay, on the front of the building with the renovations, we're going to take these little windows out. They're going to be full-length glass windows here, two of them next to each other, and on this wall over here the same. The little entry door is going to be removed and it's going to be a full glass door. It'll take the old gas station looking building into a more modern looking facility. The overhangs are going to be taken off the building and rebuilt. The new overhang is going to come to the edge of this wall here and come out 6 feet or so over the parking lot so that customers can pull under it when they're dropping their cars off. If it's raining or snowing, I think this is going to be really nice for people not to have to get out in the rain or the snow and walk inside. It should keep the inside of the shop cleaner too, because they won't be dragging all that snow, because we'll keep it clean underneath that during the winter time. Once they're inside, we can get in the car, we can go park it in a spot wherever we want to put it so that they're not, sticking it in front of bay doors or anything like that. I think it'll be really nice for people to not having to worry about where they're parking their cars. Okay, this is my waiting room where everybody comes in and waits for their car. We don't have a lot of people waiting for their cars, but there are some. So this is an area I've really not liked very much. I've tried to make it as nice as I can for customers and clients that are waiting for their cars. We're going to take this wall out here, and my office is on the other side of that wall, which will give us about another third the space here. We're going to put in another TV over there to complement this one. This one has mostly automotive information on it. The other TV will probably be more of a TV for people to watch if they want to watch TV or something while they're waiting for their vehicle. The blue sections in here are all going to be red tile. The floor is going to be red. I know it sounds kind of wild, but the architect assures me it's going to be beautiful. The gray areas will be all white. The ceiling will be redone with some new modern tiles and some LED lighting. We're thinking of maybe doing some high top tables in here instead of the low chairs, with internet access right at the table, so that if they're sitting there waiting, they have some place to put their laptop down or whatever they're doing, and they can either plug into the internet or go wireless. I'm going to try to have some outlets and stuff available so that they can plug their stuff in while they're waiting. We don't have a lot of people waiting a long time, but once in a while they have somebody waiting a couple of hours, so it'd be nice to be able to make it more convenient for them. This wall over here is one I told you is going to be gone. They're moving this wall out 3 feet. On the other side, that's where all the boxes were that I was talking about earlier. This is going to be an all glass wall, so people can walk up there. We're going to have a donut station there, a coffee station, so they can go up there and get a donut, coffee while they're waiting for their car in the morning. They can look out and see their car being serviced and all the techs in the shop doing their everyday work. This area over here is going to be arched, and the woodwork is going to be all done a lot nicer than what it is now. This is where my son Sherman sits. He's the service writer at the store, and Heather sits over here. That's the U-Haul side of the store. Heather's also learning to be a service writer, so at some point when we just do away with the U-Haul, Heather will be a service writer, and that'll be another window to people. When people come in, they can get service. Okay, here we are in the first service bay. This is where Scott mainly works. He runs his 2 bays. He's been really busy, so it's a little bit dirty right now, but he cleans it up at the end of the day, and it looks beautiful. We're in the renovations. This whole wall is going to be gone here. This tire rack's going to be gone, and this toolbox here is going to be moved underneath the center section that holds up this big steel beam that's still going to be there. That will allow us to park or pull cars in nose to nose from the front and the back. This wall here is going to be removed and brought out to the edge of the door. a donut coffee section there, and the customers can look out at their cars being fixed, because with the new floor plan, the whole shop is going to be open, so you'll be able to see all through the shop. We're going to paint the lower level of the shop that's gray now. It'll be a bright blue, like my sign, and the floors are going to be a blue fleck, epoxy coating, and the tops will be white, just like you see now, but it'll be a nice fresh coat. This is the second section of the shop where Jeremy works. He's my newest employee. He's been here about a month now, working hard and doing a good job.
Oh, taking pictures?
Oh, we're doing video, dude.
Oh, video?
This section here has been the most challenging area because with these two racks like this, is not a way to exit out the back. Cars have gotten stuck here if the car behind it's not finished. So with the new design of the building, there's going to be a big door there so the car can go out into the alley. All of the equipment on this back wall is going to be removed and put into a storage area that's going to be built for it. So we'll have a clean, uncluttered look back here once the renovations are all finished. Back over here is the third section. This is where Noel works. Noel is very clean. You can get off the floor here. This is very typical. Even in the middle of the day, this area will never be dirty. He just doesn't allow it to happen. This is going to be the biggest change in the shop that's back here. This door is going to be sealed off. That's where the new storage is going to go. And then there's going to be two more bay doors here coming in from the alley to load cars in this way instead of this way. That's how we're going to have 6 bays instead of 5. In the back here, they're going to move the gas meter, which is behind Scott's truck over there. And this is where the bay doors are going to go, and they're going to build a exit ramp out of the building to the ground level so that we can back up into the alley. On the other side of the wall here is where the storage area is going to be, and then they're going to build a dumpster corral for all the dumpsters to go into so that we don't have them out and looking nasty anymore. Should clean up the back alley very nice, and the neighbors should really enjoy that, not looking at these dumpsters anymore. This area back here will be all redone with concrete. The rest of the driveway will still be asphalt, but they're going to reseal and stripe it. Okay, this is where the new storage area is going to go. This shed I built several years ago, and it's not code. I didn't pull a permit for it, so they're making me tear it down. Oh well, what am I going to do? I did it. So that's going to be gone, and about that big of a section of the new area is going to be my new office. It's not going to be up front anymore. It's going to be back here, and then from there to the end of the building will be the storage area for all the equipment that's inside now. They're going to put in a set of double doors here so we can roll the equipment in and out of the storage shed and keep it out of the shop and keep the shop nice and tidy and clean. At some point here, we're hoping to get rid of the U-Haul rentals. They do still supply me with a good source of income, so I'm a little hesitant at this point to do that. But when we need more parking and I just can't live with it anymore, we'll have to part with the U-Haul business. Yeah, this is the back counter area where the service writer and the U-Haul people sit. This is where Sherman does all his magic. He's really a good service writer. He sells a lot of work and does a good job with it. We have the fuse panels and stuff in here, and some assorted fans and garbage during the summertime. We have our bathroom here, which is not handicap accessible, so I'm really not. Yeah. So it's just what it is. It's nothing special. It's just a place to change your clothes and use the toilet. The village has told me if I do anything with it, I have to make it completely handicap accessible, which means blowing out the wall and making it twice as big as it is, and I just don't want to go through that expense. I don't think it's necessary. We rarely have somebody in here that's in a wheelchair. I think one time I had to bring somebody in the bathroom in a wheelchair in 20 years, so